Today, I'm going to show y'all how you can pull an absentee owner list on Propstream. Propstream is a resource that we have been using for years in our business. Now, we have went through a lot of platforms and resources since we started about 4 years ago. Propstream is one of the only ones that has stood the test of time. We get seller data from here, buyer data from here. We're able to find buyers, property information. We can utilize this in a lot of different ways, which is why we still use it. You can run comps on here to get your numbers. You can see if property owners have other properties. And so it's helped us in a lot of ways. But today we're going to focus on the fact that you can pull data that you can then skip trace and reach out to these sellers for potential deals. All right. So today we're just focusing on pulling an absentee owner list, but we put together a lot of lists on Propstream that we end up pulling data from. All right. So let's get started. We're going to look in Paris, Texas. All right. Now, we don't actually do deals in Paris, Texas, but we're just going to use this for the sake of this video. Okay. Now, when I type the city here in the search bar, you can see it pulls up 20,348 properties, but we ain't trying to pull all that data because it's not relevant to us. And so we want to filter this data. And since we're looking for absentee owner, the first thing we want to do on the occupied, no, because absentee owner means the person who owns the house does not physically live there. All right. And so what we have seen in our experience, absentee owners mainly look to sell because these houses may be inherited. Was using it as a rental, but it's been vacant because they didn't want to do the repairs that were necessary. So now they're just paying taxes on a property that's not yielding them any cash flow. Or they could just be tired landlords. They've been in the business for a long time. They're planning their exit, and so they want to liquidate all of their properties. We see that a lot. That has been our experience. But let's continue going. So property characteristics. We are looking for residential properties. We want single family and multifamily. We don't do condos and townhomes, and multifamily with 5+ is pretty much commercial. So we're only looking for residential properties. All right. Let me move this over a bit. Let's go back to our filters. Okay, so property characteristics. We don't care about the bedrooms and bathrooms, but as far as the year built, we do want older builds, okay? Because these are going to be the properties that have been owned for a long time, and typically they don't have a mortgage, all right? They're free and clear for the seller to sell at will, which gives us as the buyer or wholesaler more room for negotiation. I love getting properties that do not have a mortgage. So for the sake of this video, we're looking for homes built 1960 or before. Okay, don't care about the unit number range. So that's it there. MLS status, we're looking only for off-market property. So on market, we want to hit no. The rest of this does not really matter. Pre-foreclosure and bank owned, not looking for that. Ownership info. So we want the minimum number of years they've owned this house to be at least 10 years, okay? Because again, we're looking for homes that have equity, meaning they have been in the homes long enough to pay down that mortgage, all right? Last sale date, I'm going to also put 10 years prior. So we want homes that have not sold since 2014, all right? Number of properties owned, that doesn't matter. It's going to give you that information anyway. And then let's see. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. So let's see what we got here. So we went from 20,000 to 37 properties. All right, perfect. So now we have a more specific list that we're looking for. So what I would do is click into this and see what this tells us, right? So this is the subject property address. And this is the mailing address. Now, it's on the same street, but it's not the same address, okay? That's what an absentee owner is. They own the house, but do not live there, okay? So that's very key. You want to just confirm that that is the case. Length of ownership, they've been having this house for 18 years and 5 months. It even says that the house is vacant, which is also great because who wants a house just sitting there? Typically, these people will be open for negotiation. Right? No mortgage or debt. All right. So they have 100% equity, which is high, which is great. That is what we're looking for. We need houses with high equity. Okay. So we exit out of that. Let's click into another one, see what's up with them. So again, here's the subject address. Here's the mailing address. He doesn't even live in Paris, Texas. All right. So perfect. And then you can also see linked properties if these people own other properties. And you can see here, this person owns 6 properties. It'll list those properties there for you. All right. And then, so what we want to do to save this list is click here. All right. And then we will add to list. And so we have a ton of lists that we have went through and used data to call on to find leads. But today we're just focusing on absentee owner. And so when I create a new list, I'm going to put a new name here. So Paris, Texas, and this actually populated because I had to redo this video because it didn't save, but I had already created this list and that's why it populated here. But I will put the city name, the list, which is absentee, and then the date. And so I can know and reference when we actually created this list. And so I'll just hit save here. And then once you have a saved list, you can go on here, go to that saved list, pull that information, put it into a spreadsheet, skip trace it, and now you are ready to start dialing and making offers, see if these sellers are interested in selling, making some offers, getting deals under contract so you can assign them and get that money. All right, y'all. It is that easy to pull data from Propstream. I think we pay like $100, $150 a month for this service. But again, we use it for a lot of reasons, not just for pulling data. We also run comps. We're able to find buyers for our properties on here. So you can really max this out as an investor or wholesaler. We love this platform. Like I said, it's the only one that we use that has actually stood the test of time from when we started to now. So it is very valuable. And if you are a wholesaler investor, I suggest you get it. And this is not me marketing this company for money. They do not pay me. We don't have any type of partnership or advertisement agreement. I just believe in the product. And so as somebody who's wanting to give y'all value, I'm telling you, it works for us. And so if you got the money in your budget to pay that 100, 150 monthly, you can get a lot of value from using this platform. All right. But that's all I got for y'all today, man. That is how you pull an absentee owner list on Propstream. And if you watch my videos, you know my last deal breakdown, I explained how we had our biggest wholesale assignment fee to date. That was a little bit over $65,000, which came from an absentee owner list that we pulled from right here. Until next time, y'all, tap in.